what is contained in it. What does one gain from listening to it?
This is the Dasbodha Grantha. There is a discussion in between the master and disciple. So many questions asked by disciple in this chapter. Master give an answer of that. Our lineage, Inchgiri Sampradaya, founder of that, Sri Sadguru Sri Bhausahib Maharaj, he recommended this book as our lineage grantha for our daily practice. And he suggested every seeker, every devotee or every disciple must read one chapter every day of this book. This book contains the 200 chapters, 20 chapters, 200 sub-chapter like that. So what is told in that? Why this grantha is important? First thing is that there are a lot of scripture, lot of granthas, and it is very difficult to read all granthas in this life and get a knowledge. So he taken the extract from the certain granthas which is authentic, which is recommended by Shastras and all things. It's like a Vedanta, then Upanishada, Shruti, Smriti, Puran, and those are realized saints, their opinion, their teachings, and Gitas. So many Gitas are there: Bhagavad Gita, Ams Gita, Guru Gita, Shiva Gita, Bhagavad Gita. So from all that they extract in this book. Means if you read this, if you follow this book, then it's not necessary to read any other books or grantha. This he make Bhausahib Maharaj make it very easy, and Ramdas Swami, the saint, great saint, he has written his disciple Kalyan Swami. Ramdas Swami used to tell this, and Kalyan Swami used to write this. So there is one place in Maharashtra, Shivtharghal, where there's a cave. There is a cave. They sat in the cave, and he told to the Kalyan Swami, and Ramdas Swami told to Kalyan Swami, and he has written this book. So the Ramdas Swami's Samadhi at Sajjangarh in Maharashtra, a very famous place. His teaching, so many people follow it. And Ramdas Swami himself told, you should go through all this book without reading full book, full granthas. Don't try to make any comments. Don't try to criticize that book, because I am sure the person who go through this book, the man will become a god. That the ignorant become a realized person, and the person in bondage, lot of bondage, becoming free as a liberated man. It means he achieved the liberation. So that grantha is very important. And main Ramdas Swami cleared lot of doubts about the knowledge, about the reality, about the illusion, about the ignorance. And uh, there are there are certain explanations about the nine type of devotions. That nine type of devotions very important. The one can follow that 9 type of devotions. Finally, he achieved the liberation. That's why you have to follow this grantha. And Bhausahib Maharaj also told us, my masters Nisargadatta Maharaj, Siddharam Mishra Maharaj, they also told us, and our Sampradaya followed this grantha. People, there are a lot of doubts in their mind. Main thing, they worship to the incarnate God. Those are in form, shape, God, goddess, different names, different way. They practice in duality. They Everybody said, I am devotee, but the meaning of the devotee they don't know. The devotee means who is not separate from the self. The true devotee is, in Marathi they call bhakta. Bhakta means who is not vibhakta, means separate from that Paramatma, self. That is real meaning. But they said, I am the bhakta, and they practice as a separate vibhakta, a separate in duality. Actually, they think I am this Advaita, non-dual, and they practice in duality. That is the main cause they are not getting liberation, or they are not getting true knowledge. They are not free from the sufferings, misery, pain, sorrow. If one get realization of oneself, true self, means their own real identity. Everybody is a self, everybody is a Atmani, everybody is a Paramatman. But by ignorantly, they said, they feel, I am this body. Actually, the body is instrument, the bunch of five elements. Ramdas Swami clearly written in this. There is one chapter, Panchakarana. In that he has written about the quantum physics, he written about the power, energy of the Paramatman or consciousness act in your body. That is a real God. How to realize him? Body is an instrument. Body is a food essence. Body is bunch of five elements. So he written about the five elements also. He written about the consciousness also. He written about the illusion also, and he written about the knowledge also. So he given all the way perfect knowledge, informations, teaching. So it's our duty to follow the message of our master and follow the way or path of this devotion. This is really spiritual devotional path, but true devotional path. People in this world try to worship to the God the two way. One is ritual and second is spiritual. The ritual way is called, that is a means traditional path. But very much attached with the God in the shape, form, and qualities, means the attribute. Actually, the Paramatman, the Supreme God, Supreme Self, he is a attributeless. There is no quality, no shape, no form. He is always within you. Nisargadatta Maharaj always said, the consciousness within you, awareness within you, to knowing yourself, understanding yourself. That is the part of that Paramatman, and that is you. You are that. So, with this spiritual path, with this devotional path, you can achieve that realization of own self, and that is the only liberation. There is no any other liberation. Liberations means the free from all doubts, free from rebirth, uh, and existence, consciousness, bliss, which is called Sachidananda, state of the own self, state of reality. The everybody is Paramatman, everybody is Atman, but with the due to wrong identity, they think I am the body and they suffer a lot. Once you realize your own real self, then only you are free from all this suffering, pain, sorrows. For that, knowledge is required, knowledge of reality. But to know the reality, you must know the illusion. What is the illusion? Whatever you see, perceive, all that objective things are the illusion, because they comes, they performs for sometimes, and they get destroyed, they get vanish. That's called it is a Maya. That's called it is a dream, mirage. But the self within you is remain permanent. He is prior to this world and after this world also, always there. And there is none other than you, the self, consciousness within you. You are that, and that realization you get the with the devotional practice. But Ramdas Swami especially said finally, you can read this grantha, you get this knowledge, get the information, but realization you won't get without master. You should listen this from the mouth from the realized saint. You should listen from realized saint. Then that the words of him can work, and you can get the knowledge of oneself. That knowledge make you free from sufferings. First, Ramdas Swami says, ignorant become realized person. The illusion cause the ignorance. Ignorance cause the sufferings. The main thing within every person is a ego. Ego is the cause of ignorance. Because whatever you think this is mine, that nothing yours and nothing permanent, get destroyed. So why the people unhappy in this, in having a lot of money, wealth, health, till they are unhappy? Because they try to get the happiness from these worldly objective things, which is not permanent, which is always change. And they have no knowledge. People doesn't have the knowledge of that real. What is that? There is illusion or there is reality. It is true or it is untrue. It is real or unreal. People don't have that knowledge. So you should have the discrimination. You should have the detachment, dispassion that comes through that the teaching of masters. You must have the master in your life, live master, and you follow his teaching. And then it is easy to understand these granthas, whatever discourses. And listening is very important. He said that 9 type of devotion. No? The first devotion is listening. Every listening, so many people they listen, but what you listen and you remember it permanent for always, that really you listen. Otherwise, you listen to too much, so much, but it is not with you. So that is not real listening. So for that, you must think about what you are listening. You think about that. You try to get it. Try to remember it. Try to hold it permanently. And try to go the meaning of that. And that after that listening, you should apply that for you. So the first devotion is Shravana, but they told this Shravana, Manana, and Nididhasana. Means listening, then thinking about that, and then applying that yourself in your life. Then there is changes in your thoughts, understanding. You can free from your ignorance, or you go and enjoy the state of bliss, which is joyful, happiness, which is remain permanent. That happiness within you only, but you think the happiness outside, you try to get the happiness from outside objective things, which is an illusion. It is a maya. It is like a dream, and that's why you suffer lots. But you realize the self within you, then you are the happiest person in the world, and that is your liberation. While at the time of death, while the time of leaving this body, if you remember, I am not this body, I am the Atman only, you get liberation. The remembering own self, true self, that is the real liberations. You should remember this constantly. Hold this identity and constantly. For that, you should have full faith, trust in your teaching of your master, and follow this practice, which is our master, those are from our lineage. They taught us, they told us, they given the they made it easy for us. We should follow that thing. Our sampradaya is greatest sampradaya because I told you, the people follow the traditional practice, the ritual practice. It is in Shastra, so it said ants way, Pipilikamar. Ants move very slowly. But this Siddharama Mishra Maharaj, Bhavusai Maharaj, he has shown the way, bird's way, that called Vihangam Marg, bird's way. That is a knowledge, not only ritual things, direct knowledge. So the birds move very fast, no? So that way you can get this knowledge and free from ignorance, free from ego, free from sufferings, and enjoy your liberation in his life only. So it is very easy, and getting such a type of sampradaya, you become a member of this sampradaya, is great luck, great luck. You have some good deeds, good acts in previous birth. Then only you can get the real saint and become a disciple of that. It is also great. Otherwise, you born crying, you didn't brought anything. You go with empty hand, leave everything here, but ignorantly say, I, my, mine, and you suffer a lot. You always say, I am the Atman. That is the reality, and world is illusion. You remember. Okay, no problem. The small child play with some stones,
Marbles.
marble stones. The child thinks this is the real. But some young people, they also, older people also play with that child. But they know this is
Game. This is a game.
this is not real. That's not real. Just getting some happiness we are playing. So in your life also you can play like that. Deal with everything by understanding. Nothing is permanent, nothing is true. You have the body, you have to work, you have to earn the money, you have to fulfill the requirement of your body, but you should have discrimination. So the desirelessness is the greatest achievement from the teaching of the realized master. So desirelessness means whatever your body required and you feel desire of that, it's okay. But sometimes ignorantly we got some excessive desires, which is no meaning of that, and we always fight for that. We always struggle for that, and afterward, that is like a dream that comes to you, give the happiness for a little moment, and it disappear. But again, you are trying, and that's up you free from. After that knowledge of reality, you free from all these deed acts, which is without knowledge, which is full of ignorance. So discrimination is very important. Dispassion is very important. This thing comes with the teaching of the master. So all the point of view, the Ramdas Swami, beginning from the beginning of the Sanganta, he so many chapters he prescribed about the, he talk about, he said about, he written about the illusion, the five elements, this world, and your four bodies, and that's about your qualities, and about your mind, about your body. He written so many things. You must. I just now told you, you want, you want the knowledge. You must know the illusion. When the light comes, darkness goes away. Same way, to achieve the knowledge, you must remove the darkness. The darkness is ignorance. And that will get teaching from your master. So this Grantha, you listen from whatever chapter Ramdas Swami said, quoted, you listen from your master about every chapter, and after that you read that, you get it perfectly. You understand perfectly. Raja Adhira Sri Guna Sri Siddharameshwara.